to my brother on the phone a week or so ago, and he says, you know, the Steelers are playing on Christmas Day at Threadneedle. And I think I kind of know where this is going, right? Because Christmas in Pittsburgh, with my family, is a very, very big deal. It's a huge celebration that has nothing to do with Jesus' birth. It has everything to do with the all-carb dinner that we have, and the time that we open the Secret Santa gifts, which are never a secret because we just write down what we want and somebody buys it for us, you know. And then there's the singing of the 12 Days of Christmas. So we have to, every year, all these years, we still have to pass out the words to the 12 Days of Christmas so we can sing it horribly out of tune. And I'm not talking about a small group of people here. I'm talking about my 6 brothers and sisters, their spouses, their 15 grandchildren, you know, nieces and nephews among us, assorted aunts and uncles and cousins, all in a living room about the size of this room. So like 50 people or something. Very, very tight, very crowded. But everybody loves one another and everybody's having a really good time. Now, I don't know if my husband knew the first time that he was coming to Christmas at Pittsburgh that he was going to come for the next 34 years. But that's what happened. And part of the reason that happened is because our daughters love Christmas in Pittsburgh. They love Pittsburgh, period. This huge family where everybody adores them, and they know that they're adored, right? What kid is not going to love that? Our younger daughter loved going to Pittsburgh so much that she would cry all the way from Pittsburgh halfway home. We'd get to Breezewood, she would cry the entire way to Breezewood. I don't know why everybody gets to be in Pittsburgh but us. Why can't Daddy drive a truck like Uncle Mike? Why can't he be a fireman like Uncle Steve? She just would like, oh my God, it was like Betty Davis couldn't do better. You know, she was so dramatic. And she just loved everything about Pittsburgh. So we've made this such a family tradition to go there. And we assume that everybody loves us, of course, with the same passion that we love them, and that they would put themselves out the same way we put ourselves out for them. But I don't know, you know? So when my brother calls and he says, you know, the Steelers are playing, you know, on Christmas Day, he then says next what I know he's going to say, which is, and you know, we don't like to leave the house when the Steelers are playing. And I said, listen, I am driving 5 hours, probably through the snow, to get to Pittsburgh with my husband. My daughter is flying from Chicago with her husband on their own dime to get to Pittsburgh. My other daughter is flying from Los Angeles on her own dime with her boyfriend to get to Pittsburgh. I'm going to pay $1,000 for an Airbnb so that my family can be comfortable at Christmas, and you're telling me you can't drive across town? 20 minutes. And he says, but it's the Ravens. I'm like, for real? You know? So I'm like, I start to hold on to all this anger about this. And then I'm just like, you know what? Let it go. Let it go. You know, if you want to stay home and eat your own chips and dip and drink your own Iron City beer, it's fine with me. And next year, we just might go to Aruba.